Hello everyone! Today we have another Unova Champions League series between Strictsceptile and Alpha1013, which I'm going to call Alpha from now on because English numbers are outside my competences. Yeah, so let's see. For Strictsceptile we have a pretty standard rain team. In fact, this is just the rain sample, except Tentacruel over Starmie. This is called the Big Six Rain, and it's okay. I don't like Starmie over Tentacruel. Starmie is a bit better in the meta, but I still think you kind of need a Tentacruel defensive profile. I guess, I mean, it's only slightly worse, like not like the team is unplayable. Not any more than regular Rain anyway. And if that's the case, it's Balloon Starmie, Scarf Keldeo, Specs Latios, Substitute Thunderous with a lot of bulk, Max Defense Politoed, and Double Hazards Ferrothorn with knockoff Power Whip. As for Alpha, I think this is also a sample team. I'm not sure why the Tyranitar sprite isn't loading. My browser really is the Sunsetters. I don't know, man. So, I think this is a Finchinator sample, but maybe there wasn't a Zam on that team. I do not remember. The other five are definitely there. I guess Zam too. I'm just old and my memory kind of faulty. Okay, so and I think it's Sash Zam, Specs Latios, Spikes, especially defensive Skarmory, Stealth Rock, Speedy Landorus, the usual Rotten Wash, and Titaris is Chopo Berry. So we don't see especially defensive Skarmory anymore that often, but with Rotom plus Lando, I think it's fine still. Kind of Garchomp weak, but you know, if Garchomp has Fire Blast, you're Garchomp weak. Okay, either way, so it's like, yeah, I'll just play better, man. You can also do stuff like, I don't know, bait the Outrage, or even, I don't know, outplay with Zam, get some spikes up, Whirlwind, you know, and there are counterplays to the Chomp. Leads. Ferrothorn and Rotom Wash, right? That's the standard. So you lead Rotom into Rain because you need to not get nuked turn 1 by Thunderous, which, you know, it happens anyway if it clicks Thunder, but it has to hit Thunder. Although you also have to hit like Idle Pump or Wisp, so it's, yeah, not the best. And there's also Thunder's Paralysis chance, so yeah. Odds are a bit screwed for both players. If you lead Ferrothorn and you have Lumberry, you probably Power Whip the Rotom. Or you can even Stealth Rock if you're that kind of player. I would Rocks personally. Everyone should scout your Ferrothorn item anyway, right? Other potential leads for Alpha, I don't think there's any. Maybe Latios. If it specs Latios, maybe you can lead Latios. So the idea behind Latios lead is that, well, your opponent doesn't know whether you have HP Fire or not. You also have an unrevealed item, so you have a lot of plays. But I think we're seeing a Rotom Wash lead. As for Sceptile, I think you should absolutely lead Ferrothorn, unless you're good at the game and you know you're going to hit all of your Thunders. Then by all means lead Thunderous and click Thunder turn 1. What's the punish here? None, right? Your best punish is hard Latios, but then you know what's happening, right? Thunder hits, Latios is paralyzed. It may not be able to move, and next time, you know, your Latios is just dead. Paralysis is a 1-hit KO, by the way. I think I've already said it on this channel. I will say it again. If you paralyze something, it's as good as dead. Which is why I run... I'm not going to say what I run. Okay, so yeah, let's see if my expectations will be met or if I got it completely wrong. Politoed and Landorus T. Okay, I completely whiffed this. Alright, why did the Toad though into this? I guess he just outplayed, like he just went for it, and it worked, so good job. As for Landoli, this one is truly puzzling. I guess, no, wait, no, of course, because I said Ferrothorn and Rotom, right? But if you lead Ferrothorn, Landorus is kind of annoying as a lead, because you need the Ferrothorn healthy, and if the Landorus start hair quaking you, you lose too much health, and then you die to Latios. So, yeah, I guess Alpha went for that outplay as well, but it didn't work out. So now, okay, you should, like, this is defensive Polito, right? There's no way this is Scarf. It could be Scarf technically, like we don't know. If you run Scarf Polito this, man, yeah, you really hate life, huh? You just want to bash your head into your opponent's team, and playing well be damned. Just click the stab move under rain and laugh at your opponent, which I'm all for it actually. If this is Scarftoid, could be very well be Specs Keldeo, and that would be pretty fun here. You will see big damage, but I think it's just physically defensive. Sadly, yeah, this team is pretty ground weak. Less so than with Tentacruel. Starmie is always Balloon, right? Although you could also run an offensive Starmie Rain. Not sure why more people don't do that. Just click Hydro Pump, man. Like, what is your opponent going to do? Take 50% on Rotom Wash? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Be my guest. And you know what happens next. You click Hydro Pump and goes to left. Alright, so what do you do here? You probably just call as Politoed, right? And Lando should... You probably hard switch. Like, again, it is bulky toy, so you can U-turn for the free chip, but is that 15% really that important? Just switch out. Okay, I guess not. I mean, it was pretty good. Oh, our Toxic, pretty nice, very nice. And now you protect with Toad. Yep, and Volt Switch will... Oh, Wisp. Well, Wisp is pretty good actually, because with Burn and Sun damage, Polito stops existing. Alright, our Ferrothorn, will it be Lamberry? It is Lamberry, okay. Do you want your Ferrothorn burned? Well, you can make an argument that hitting 3 Wisps in a row is pretty lucky, which will be true, by the way. And, yep, and that happens though, and you hit Power Whip. Oh no, is this a terrible Pain Split turn? Oh, it is. Oh, I didn't even notice it was left doors. Okay, chest to rest, sure. That's pretty nice for Alpha. Because now he has a full health Rotom against Rain, and the Ferrothorn is incapacitated. Yeah, Volt Switch to Landorus. Or Skarm. Yeah, probably Skarm is better, because... I mean, it's not better. I think it's equivalent. Nah, but Skarmory is better, because he does a recovery, so in case you get, like, Leech Seeded or knocked off, you don't care, because Skarmory this game is kind of useless. There's 5 mons that delete it, and then a Ferrothorn with Burn. So yeah, just get them up, and back into Polito. This is fine. Oops. I think here you just hold, right? You could Toxic if you are Epic, but I think you just call. Yeah. 18%. You protect. I mean, why not? Either Pump. This guy is terrified of Thundurus. But Hydro Pump is good anyway, because it also tweet Chaos Ferrothorn in case your opponent goes for it. Skarmory back in. Yeah, but I guess you just spike and goodbye Ferrothorn, right? So here's the problem. The problem is called, well, there are 2 problems. One is called Latios, the other one is called Alakazam. And what do you do as Rain here? Like, this is why I don't like Rain that much. Like, what do you do from here? You go Starmie and Spin. Actually, I would Hydro Pump here. You probably should Hydro Pump. The reasoning behind hydro pumping there is that you force a play from your opponent in the sense that if you hydro pump the Rotom, it will take 40 something percent, and then it's in kill range, and you know your opponent is not Scarf Theta, right? So you can kill the Rotom for free by hydro pumping here, if it hits, obviously, but let's say it does, because there's no point in analyzing replays. So assuming you hit hydro pump, Rotom will be in kill range from Starmie. In fact, Thunder will kill it. You can just attack again and get rid of Rotom that way, and then spin on anything that comes in, because it's not Scarf Theta. I mean, it could be, obviously, but clearly it's not. And you can just spin on Theta next, and you've gotten a free Rotom kill, which actually pretty important, because then Tyranitar will take all these hazards, and you have a Scarf Keldo in the back, who is kind of strong in this matchup at this point. You spin on Titar and goodbye Starmie, right? And then there's no more spikes on the field, and then you go Keldeo, and you probably click the fight move though. It should kill after all these others, right? Even through Chople. So yeah, that's what I would have done. I think that's a better play. But spinning here is... I don't like it. Too soon. Okay, you can outplay your opponent by getting a full para. Either. Yeah, so the thing is, Starmie does not get one hit KO'd by Scarflando, and this could be life or Zam, I guess. So if you're scared of that, that's okay. I don't think you should care that much about it. I think you just switch out of the Zam. Although to what is up in the air. Because if it is a such Zam, and the Rotom has been killed, or even if it is this low, then Keldeo kind of wins by itself. You don't need to. Yeah, no, I think you definitely had a pump there. Okay. Anyway, Alpha is still terrified by Thunderous, so he just loses his Rotom for almost free, and he comes down. I think you are the Thunderous here. Politoed. Sure, it worked out pretty well, actually. Actually, this is an interesting turn, because obviously you Scald as Politoed, and you're going to Scald into Latios. If you get a burn, you're very close to winning. Let's see. 20% burn. Nope. No burn. No justice. No peace. Yes, you protect. Need a leftovers recovery. But I think this is Pex Latios, so this is pretty unfortunate. What do you do? I think Politoed leaves with like 10%. If even that. Maybe 5%. It also depends on the EVs, right? But Politoed is pretty fat, especially in the special defense department. So, but you cannot lose the Toad here. But Starmie will be pretty nice after this turn to just beam into Latios. It doesn't. You sack Thunderous. Thunderous is kind of shit, man. That mon is bad. I don't know why people want to ban it. Oh, never mind. Politoed drops. Okay, here you go for the Mega Giga Chad play, which is go Keldeo and Hydro Pump. Ugh. Starmie dies to Draco Meteor, that's why you could have gone on Thunderous as well. Probably better. Okay, but definitely not Starmie. Like, what? Even if you hit Hydro Pump, what, you do, what, 35%, 40%? Non-analytic? Okay, oh, it is agility. That is pretty good, actually. This could win, depending on the Tyranitar set, and if it has Rock Slide, then probably not. You also have to hit 2 Rock Slides, and then you also have to hit Thunder on Zamin Sun, so I guess not. But hey, there's a chance, and that's Focus Blast number 1, 43%. Rock Slide will not kill. No, it's not. Oh, actually, it did. Never mind. Actually did a lot of damage. It's a pretty weak Thunderous. I mean, yeah, it's agility, so it's probably almost full offensive. And Ice Punch. If you have Dragon Pulse Latios, you go there, that guy, and just click it, but I guess it's not. In fact, it could also Draco. I don't think it matters because on Landorus you can just hard Keldeo and go for the outplay. Because now you're surfing on Latios, who is going to Dragon Pulse you back. And yeah, this if Keldeo leaves this turn, do you win? I think you did. It depends on the Lando side, but if Keldeo leave that turn, didn't Strictsceptile win? Because Zam, you will break. Wait, no, you lose anyway because then you sacrifice Landorus to Keldeo and then it dies to Sand, and then Latios dies into to Zam. So yeah, never mind. This was over. Yeah, I don't know. I think that Army could have been played better. That's for sure. And a bit more aggressive with Keldeo, I would have liked. And I see the angle of trying to go for the Thunderous win, but I don't think it's ever happening into this. It's just hard. You have to hit so many moves. So I would have, after Politoed died, after Starmie died rather to Latios, you probably should have gone Thunderous and just attacked. Probably just hard Thunder. And no, after Politoed died. So you keep your Starmie, Thunderous should live the -2 Meteor, and then you Thunder, you fish for a para, or your opponent should switch probably. And you get some good progress going. Yeah, I think that was the problem. Alpha, very scared of Thunderous team, and have you seen that Rotom play? He just Hydro Pumped the Politoed 10 times. He just didn't want to give a free turn to Thunderous, which I understand. It's that one is scary to a point. So yeah, and Rain was up, so yeah, doubly so. Yeah, sure. Let's see game 2 now. Oh, now Starmie is not loading. Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you, Showdown. Just, you never know. I didn't want to see Starmie anyway. Alright, so we have a pretty standard hyper offense from Strictsceptile. Potential double healing wish, probable double healing wish even. This type of team is very all in on like Volcarona. So you go Volk, click moves, kill counters. Like if you go Volk in here on Ferrothorn and just click Bug Buds, opponent kind of dies. So and then you can trade the Volk for Ferrothorn in the sense that I don't know, you can get Thunder Wave if you misplay, or if you get Leech Seeded or whatever, and then you Relinquish it back up once and do it again, and then Relinquish it once more, and then you can Quiver Dance and win. So there's that. Stats, Sash Chomp with Rocks or Lambert or Yacheberry rather. Like Rocks, Swords Dance, I guess. The usual Starmie. Specs Latias, Scarf Jirachi, Leftovers Dragon Dance Dragonite, and Life of Volk Modest probably. Alpha Steam, Titar Ferrothorn, Spikes Ferro, probably even Thunder Wave and or Leech Seed, at the very least Thunder Wave. Rocks Lando, I guess, and like SD Chomp, Scarf Latios, Balloon Me, and Titar. I don't like this. You could be Scarf Chomp or even Rocks Chomp and then Scarf Lando. Yeah, sure. Or like Chain Chomp plus Scarf Lando. And then you free up the Latios to be a good set, like, I don't know. Specs. Lambert Recall Mind? Nah. I think it's Chain Chomp and Scarf Landos. Starmie seems to have the Cloak of Invisibility. I don't think that's an item in Pokemon, so it's probably Balloon. Leads Chomp, obviously. If you're Chain Chomp Scarflando, what do you lead as Alpha? I think you just lead Latios, right? And if Latios dies, I mean, sure, it was just a free setup for Volk anyway. Like, if your opponent outrages turn 1, you deny rocks, so that's okay. And then you also get your own Hazards up for free with Ferrothorn, so I think you lead Latios. Oh, Chomp versus Chomp. Let's see who was the better Chomp. Oh, it was Scarf, but Chomp doesn't kill, man. Oh no, this is a disaster. Like, you don't even have a good play here. Yeah, Lando, but if opponent should go Jirachi, and Jirachi could have a nice move. Or he doesn't care. I respect this. It's actually a pretty strong outrage. Yeah, it is Scarflandros, by the way. It took 51% after Intimidate, and there's no leftover, so it's max attack, max speed. Alright, now here's an interesting turn. Or is it? I think you just Fire Blast. Chomp is not full, Titar, whatever. Landorus, whatever. Like, just Fire Blast. I click Fire Blast. Do you click Fire Blast? No, Bugbats. Never mind. Much better than me at the game. And that's Garchomp gone. That's the... What was the Volcarona check, man? Garchomp just got annihilated. And now Starmie comes out. You just hard Latias here. Yeah, your opponent could spin. Yeah, there it is. I still don't see Starmie. It's just not there. Okay, that's Trick Specs. Oh, do you have Volk here? Arden Volk is the Alpha play. Got him. Oh, very nice double of health from Alpha. Yeah, I think I would have switched back to Latias. Oh, that's Fire Starmie? Yeah, makes sense, right? You weaken like Ferrothorn for Scarf Chomp or for your Latios. So yeah, what you just U-turn here with Rachi, of course, and Landorus comes out, gets crit. That's how the game works. HPI, Drowned DDs, and Extreme Speed comes out. Do you save your Landorus? Yes, you should. I will just have Ferrothorn if it is Gyro Ball. If I'm not Gyro Ball, I probably are the Titar here. And accept the fact that Latias will be very annoying to play against, but I mean, what else? You cannot. I will keep the Lando. Just in case. This Lando is probably faster than... In fact, this Lando is faster than +1 Volk, so you ought to save it. I hard Titar this turn. No questions asked. Ferrothorn. It's a dangerous game to play, but okay. Ferrothorn comes out, you just Gyro Ball, right? Oh, DD? What? Dragon Dance? For what purpose? Just attack. Okay, so if you attack here, you're in a much better spot. Even if your opponent switches to Tyranitar, +1 Fire Plunge into +1 Outrage will kill Tyranitar, and then your opponent goes Ferrothorn, which, I mean, okay, I guess he will get Roxa, but you still have your Starmie, who, by the way, is faster than the enemy Starmie, and faster than everything at this point. Wait, is this double Wait, no, wait. Am I tripping? Dual Chop Chomp means Scarf, right? But this Landorus is also probably Scarf. Is it Yache? Is it that said that Finch posted recently? So you just run U-turn, Earthquake, HPIs, and I don't know about the last move. You can do whatever you want. And you run Yache Berry, so you fake Scarf, and then prepare a nasty surprise to your opponent, for your opponent. There is no way it's Scarf Lando and Scarf Chomp, right? That's so weak. Although, I mean, if you load into hyper offense, then yeah, I guess he's the better player. Alright, now you know that Ferrothorn is locked into Gyro Ball, so you can Queer Dance on it. It will still do a billion, but, you know, that's the best you can do. And here comes the Tyranitar. Tyranitar does not die to +1 life or bug buds, but he saves it. I guess, yeah, he kind of has to, because Tyranitar is his Starmie check at this point. It also beats Latias, like both at the same time, probably. Oh, you switch out, right? Oh, it dies? Never mind. Okay. Never mind, I completely got it wrong, and the game is probably over. Latios dies, and then you just U-turn with Rachi on the Starmie. And go Latias. Latias will die to Starmie, and then you U-turn on it again. Or you Thunderbolt it with your own Starmie. You're faster, because this is HP Fire. So yeah, nice. How did it end up like this? I think he should have saved Titar and like sacrifice. Well, then it would be just Titar against 3 mons, including a Jirachi, right? Okay. So I think the problem here for Alpha was that he let Scarchop and Dual Chop turn 1. That's in the business, we call this a very ambitious play. Like, extremely ambitious. Yeah, you can crit one of the Dual Chops, fantastic, but is that really what you want to do? Turn 1 in a pretty hard matchup? On second, I think you should league Latios in this matchup and just click Dragon Stab. If the Chomp outrages, that's fine. You deny the rocks, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, you lost Latios, but then you go Ferrothorn and get rocks up, and your opponent doesn't have a very good play into Ferrothorn with rocks up, because Chomp will be dead. Latias clearly doesn't beat Ferrothorn. Starmie on Ferrothorn is, let's say, optimal. Jirachi would be your best bet, but what do you click? Do you U-turn? And then, like, what are you accomplishing? And then, obviously, Dragonite is no-go. So yeah, I think that was what dictated the pace of the game. Yeah, I think it was just a poor lead choice, mostly. He tried to recover with some nice doubles from Starmie into Volk, like Ferrothorn Starmie. That dance was cool, but it was too little too late. So yeah, Strictsceptile just flowcharted the game. That's how hyper offense operates often. So yeah, good job. And we have game 3. Oh, this team. Oh man. Subpass Celebi into Choice Band Terrak. Yoto Orlando, Scarfexca, Calmine Keldeo, Reattacks, Chopoltar. Alpha, we have... He basically reloaded the game 1 team, except now as a Gliscor Orlando. I don't know if any other set necessarily changes. I guess you need to make Armory physically defensive on this, so there's that. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Leads. Skarmory for sure, I think, for Alpha, and for Strictsceptile. Landorus? It could lead Gliscor too, but I think Skarmory is better. If you're U-turn Gliscor, you can lead Gliscor. But if you're not, you should probably lead Skarmory. That's what I will do. You could also make a case for leading Titar, I think. Because with Sand Up, you can do a lot with Skarmory Gliscor. Their only big threat is Keldeo, which it is pretty strong into you, but you know, you can beat it with your Psychics and one layer of spikes, so maybe I will lead Gliscor if it's your turn, and Skarmory if it's not. Actually, you should probably lead... you're pretty Keldeo weak. Nah, you lead Gliscor, for sure. Yeah, let's see. And, yes, Strictsceptile leads, what do you say, Lando? I think you just get Rocks up turn 1, probably. And if you're against Rotom Wash, you can Rocks on the Rotom. That's ballsy play, but hey. Because else you're likely getting Ball Switched on the Celebi, and then you're in a bad spot, I think. Yeah, let's see. So, Gliscor comes out. Oh, immediate Celebi. Wait. Oh, it's maybe not be Sub-Pass. It just reveals Hidden Power. Hard Bottom Pass? Oh. Okay, that's very nice damage on the Gliscor. Rotom, Celebi, sure. Oh, it's a free turn to Celebi. Let's see what happens. Hard button pass to Keldeo? Yeah, this is good. You want to give Keldeo as many entries as possible in this matchup. So just hard button pass to Keldeo. Brave Bird does not kill you. Sand isn't up, so even if you trade 70% of your Keldeo's health for Skarmory, that's fine. You're opening up for me a potential Escadrille sweep later. Yeah, there's a Rotom Wash on the other side, but you also have Lando, so eventually you can kill stuff with Exca. There's also Gliscor, unfortunately, but you know, this is probably the only way Sceptile can win. So yeah, let's see. Hard substitute. Oh no, I don't like this. I mean, oh, it's sub-taunt? Okay, never mind. Very nice. It is a weird set. Oh, and he gets burn. Wow. Sub-taunt is... I was not expecting this. Shouldn't you sub? Hard Rotom. I would have subbed a bit greedy, but it guarantees either Skarmory dies or you can taunt it again. You can also hard Scald. Depending on the damage, you may want to save Keldeo's health a bit, sure. Celebi, Rotom Ball switches probably. Alpha plays pretty aggressively. Oh, never mind, he goes for it. And it... Titar on Celebi? Why not just Skarmory? If you manage to get one of the, like, all of these mons, except Landorus, are very Spikes weak, so if you get Skarmory for free on Celebi, you just will win and likely to rack up considerable damage. I don't know why Titar on the Celebi. I'm confused. I do not agree with this at all. Did he not know on passing no Pursuit, I guess? I can't think of any other reason to go for this. And now you lost your Titar. Not the end of the world, Titar is kind of useless. Oh. This is pretty... Oh, a mega aggressive Utor. What? Crazy play. The problem by having, like... I think you should protect there with Gliscor anyway. And yeah, you lose a turn, but you really need a Gliscor back up healthy, because otherwise you're kind of getting crushed by Terrakion very soon. In fact, this turn, Landorus suit... Oh wait, no, you don't know the Rotom item, so you don't either one part. I think it's probably still chest to berry. Well, you will know now, or at least force something. It's left his Skarmory, so free U-turn. Keldeo. Sure, just Scald. But your Titar is dead. So now Latios comes in and there's odds are up. Selby is gonna get nuked by, yep, HPIs. Or fire. Could be fire. Never mind. Selby is just dead. So here I would have considered... I mean, what do you do against Zam from this spot? I think you just lose. But why did Alpha not psychic the Keldeo? That's a crazy aggressive play. You have a Celebi anyway, so I guess it's HP Fire to try and catch an Excadrill. But like, really? Is that a play? I don't think it is a play. Oh well, it worked out, so I cannot hate too much on it. Exca comes out, we probably have to Iron Head. Just attack, man. But you can spin if you're... Okay. So, here's an interesting interaction. You can Iron Head again, because you have a 30% flinch chance, plus 6% crit chance, plus either one plus 80 accuracy, and or Wisp plus 75, though there's also the possibility that this is a timid Rotom, and you're likely adamant on this Scarf Exca, so maybe not. I think you go Arkeldeo here, and then you probably will have to crit the Gliscor eventually. Actually, you know, it's pretty low. Yeah, just go Keldeo here. Yep. Good play. Hopefully, good play. Okay, you will survive the next pump. So just Secret Sword. And there it is. Either from dodge. Pretty nice for Sceptile. It's one more suck now. I mean, you just toss the Keldeo. Okay, but here's a interesting bit. So Ironhead will annihilate everything, but it may be Scarfland Latios. If that's the case, you could still lose. So I think Sceptile here goes Excalibur and Ironheads. Okay. And Alpha should sacrifice T-Tar probably. Or Gliscor, but probably T-Tar. And then go to Scarf Latios, if it is Scarf, and just Surf. It won't... No, it will kill, because this Exca will come in at 70%. Okay? So yeah, just Surf. And Sceptile has to sacrifice the land and then go Terrak, because Terrak will tank one. But Terrakion also doesn't win. There's a Zam on the other side. You have more sacks. So yeah, I think this game is done. Like, here comes Excadrill, you toss T-Tar here. You will lose to sub Exca, but I really don't think this is sub. Yep, and there we are. Oh, it's not. Wait. He had it won then, didn't he? If you go Lando here, I think you win. Because then you go back into Exca, and then Ironhead will kill everything. Zam might be Sash, but, you know, at least you have a chance. Terrakin will tank one, but I think this is Scarf Zam. No, Sash Zam. Oh, never mind, it's Life Orb. Yeah, okay. No. This was not the play, man. Mr. Strictsceptile. Okay, so the Exca on Lat. Okay, so you had it 1 year. You just have to go Lando here. If you go Lando here, Latios will take one more round of sand, and then it's just done, right? Gliscor dies in 1, and so does Zam, and so does Latios. Man. Is it really... I guess it was Scarf Rotom, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, this was a toss game. This was binned. Just rushed end game, probably. I'll check if the timer ever showed up for Mr. Strictsceptile. The answer is no. So, you know, a suggestion for next time. Use the timer. It's there to be used. Yeah, I think that was the only very bad play. I think, yeah, everything else can be argued. Okay, I do not like the what's it called? Wait, no, this was fine from Alpha. Like, his team is very weak to Scarfexca because Sun, Rocks, no spinner, Rotom Washes, Scarf, so it takes 70% from Ironhead, plus Rocks, plus Sun, that's 40%, so you can only switch in twice. Yeah. So I guess that was just a rushed endgame from Strictsceptile. That's it. That's the game. Ah, look at this. 3%. So sad. And here's Sun. I think it's Life Orb Psychic. I'm not sure without Life Orb it will kill Terrakin Sun. That's why I think it's Life Orb. Well, it is what it is, right? Pretty fun still. I enjoyed watching this and commentating it. A few mistakes here and there. Yeah, that's the whole point of the league, so yeah. Alright, see you next time.